The first reading of a new ordinance has been approved by City Council that will make new regulations for taxi and Uber drivers within the city.
Goals of that process were to be able to accommodate transportation network companies like Uber, be able to reduce the regulatory burden on the existing vehicle for hire operators, our existing taxis, and also try to create a level playing field between those two.
Currently, the ordinance only applies to taxis within the city, not giving the same regulations to transportation network companies like Uber. The new ordinance will make it fair between both, allowing companies to do their own background checks with firms that are authorized instead of GPD to verify their drivers meet the city requirements.
All of the firms, whether they're existing taxis or whether they're companies like Uber, transportation network companies, would go through the same process.
If the new ordinance is passed, it will require taxis and Ubers to follow the exact same regulations. The new regulations would not change the service that is given, just give it more structure to both taxi and Uber companies within the city.
I think Uber is a really important asset to the Gainesville community, and I think it should be regulated just like taxis or any other businesses are. So if that helps make things safer and more accessible to members of the community, then I think they should do it.
Another regulation taken into consideration is the age of taxi and Uber drivers. The new ordinance would also require drivers to be 21 to operate vehicles within the city.
The Commission will, they have the ability to decide when it comes back to them on second reading at what age do they want it to be. Do they want it to be 18? Do they want it to be 21?
I would feel better being in a car with somebody who's 21 and probably a little bit more responsible.
There will be a second reading before the new ordinance is approved by city commissioners and goes into effect. In Gainesville, I'm Ashley McDowell, GTN News.